Hi, my name is Gil Bryce. I'm an SC for Tufin Technologies. Today I'm going to demonstrate our flagship product, SecureTrack. SecureTrack is a multi-vendor, multi-firewall utility used to help you get configurations under control. After we log into SecureTrack, by default we land here on the Compare tab. Across the top of the page right here you'll notice 6 tabs. Those 6 tabs are the main categories that we're going to focus on in our presentation today. The Compare tab you can think of as somewhat of a dashboard. It's a place where you can come to get basic information about how SecureTrack is working right now. On the left-hand side of the page you'll notice a multi-vendor list of products that we have under support. Checkpoint, Cisco, Juniper, Fortinet, they're all main products that we support. We maintain a vendor-neutral stance, so whatever product is correct for your environment is the product that we want you to be able to use. On the right-hand side of the screen over here, you'll notice we have a list of all of the policies that we've captured. So over time, we capture individual policies so that you actually have the ability to look at your policy today in comparison to a policy from a previous time. We can actually do that right now. I'll go ahead and I'll choose at the top of the page revision number 14 from this checkpoint firewall, and I'll also choose revision number 12. And we'll do a comparison. I'll go ahead and maximize it so we can see a little bit more on the screen. It should be very obvious to you if you're a firewall administrator, if you've ever looked at a firewall policy, exactly what we're seeing here. You'll notice right here on the newer policy, Rule 6 was added sometime between this date and this date. You can see that we color code it. We make it very obvious to you that the change has occurred. One of the other things you may also notice if you've used a checkpoint firewall before is this checkpoint firewall GUI looks exactly like checkpoint's GUI, and it's done that way by design. Whenever a manufacturer has a GUI that you would use to manage their firewall, we recreate it in our tool exactly as the manufacturer has it so that your operators can immediately start to assimilate data very quickly. You don't have to worry about learning my interface because as soon as you see it, it immediately makes sense to you. So that's what the Compare tab does. It gives us the ability to look at all of our configurations and compare them so that we can see what changes have just occurred. We have customers who use this ability on a daily basis. They use it as a peer control method, a peer review method rather. If a firewall configuration gets changed, the change appears here almost immediately. As soon as we get an indication that a change has been made, our product reaches out to the management server, pulls in the configuration, and then we present it to you on screen. You can immediately determine whether or not an error has been made before it goes into production where it may become an issue. Cisco products are a little bit different. With a Cisco product, we may have a situation where somebody makes a change on the fly at the console port, for instance. If that's the case, the change becomes immediate. Well, again, we're going to get notified that a change got made. We're going to reach out, grab the new configuration for the Cisco device, bring it in, parse it out, put it on the screen so that you can see it. This way, if a problem comes up, we can correct it very quickly. We don't have to worry about an audit 3 months down the road finding out that we made a mistake. The Analysis tab is where we're going to come now to do real-time queries against the information that we have in our database. So we've gone out, we've grabbed all the configurations, we've brought them in, we've parsed them out, the information out. The information goes into our database. The database is secured with AES 256 encryption, so you can't go in and just pull database information out unencrypted. Now I have the ability to give an end user, even somebody who is perhaps a level 1 help desk individual, an interface where they can quickly and easily determine whether a rule has actually been implemented already or whether it doesn't exist. How do I do that? Well, in order to find out if a rule exists, I need 3 pieces of information: a source, a destination, and a service. So we can start out right down here in the bottom of the screen with source, destination, and service. And I can look this up in multiple ways. First of all, I can put the IP address of the device that is the source, or maybe it's a network address. that is part of your network as well. We could put that information in right off the bat.